That's our bushes.
That's the bushes. That's why I said we gotta clear out the rest so we can get up the thing. They got all of it. Yay!
The rest of that stuff will go in the
trash. Oh, okay. Hey, babes. Okay. All right. Hey, babes. Welcome back to the channel. All right. So we are just making it over here to the house from Home Depot. I had to return a fence channel that I purchased, which was $80 for 2 pieces. I had to return that because we changed our mind on how we want to do the fence. And the lady just like completely pissed me off because I'm like, okay, I want to do this return. Before we even went in, I told hubby, I was like, you know what? I don't even want to wait for them to take 10 days to even refund the money on the card. Let's just get a little gift card or like a store credit card, and then we'll just go in and get extra items on top of the items that we're already getting, which would have put us at like 3 something. That was my budget for today. It's like, let's just spend like 3 something, 350, 300, 350, and we'll be good. I went in there and the lady just did the dang return, and then she was like, okay, it'll go back to your card. I was like, I wanted to do like a store credit thing to where I could just go ahead and get what I needed while I'm here. And she was just like, I'm sorry, I already went past it. I'm sorry. And then she was just looking around like, I'm sorry. And I'm just like, it just pissed me off. Hubby was like, don't even worry about it. But it pissed me off because you didn't even ask. Like, ma'am, I don't want to keep coming back to this store. I'm already here. I don't want to have to wait 10 days to get these items that I want to work on today. Like, that I need for me to start working on the house today. It just pissed me off so much. Anyway, so that happened. We picked up some stuff while the kids were at school. A lot of concrete, more wood. And so yeah, we are here and we are getting ready to hop on this gate. Okay, I think we are. But I think, yeah, we're getting ready to hop on this gate. So yeah, all right, I'm not gonna say too much. Welcome back. Thumbs up the video if you are into everything home, home renovations, lifestyle vlogs. This is where you want to be. Thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn your noti bell on so you will be notified every time I post a video. It is hot. It was 105 degrees yesterday, so we're not gonna be out here too long, just a couple of hours, and then we're headed home. I got my grapes. I had a full thing of grapes and a full thing of watermelon yesterday, and I was just eating fruit, working and eating fruit. All right, here come hubby. Let me set up the tripod and let's have a great work day.
For the past couple of weeks, we have been having trouble opening the back door. Hubby decided that he wanted to give it another try just to see if it would open, and it did. But once he opened that door, you guys, this piece of the ceiling fell on him, and that was just our sign to, it's not funny, but that was just our sign to go ahead and clear this back room because it's not safe. It's not funny. It's not funny. And it wasn't hard, you guys. It's already fallen down, but that was just our sign to go ahead and clear this back room. I want to see what's under the tile. It's a lot of things in here that needs to go in the trash and in heavy trash. So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and remove the rest of the ceiling. We're gonna clear out this room. And I noticed anytime we come to work at the house, we just get drawn to certain things, and I think that's just how we're gonna have to work, because I would write a list of everything, but whatever we go to once we're in the house, that's just what we work on. So room number 4 it is. Now this is the laundry room that was turned into a bedroom, and we're not sure what we want to do with the room just yet, but for right now we have to clean it out and take the rest of this ceiling down so it don't fall on anyone else. And yeah, that's what we're getting ready to get into. Let's go ahead and clear this room. This is the grass cutter, 1400 BC. No, we don't know what it is, but look at it. It is cutting. It's a little rusty. But throw it to a high grass. Oh, there's. Oh no. Okay. It's an edger. A weed eater. So looking through the ceiling, we can see all the wiring that we need to do. The wood looks really good. It's just a couple of boards that need to be replaced. A lot of nails need to be pulled off, and the roof was not put on correct. They did the boards and then they did the shingles on top of the boards, but it's supposed to have a protective layer in between, and they didn't do that, so we would have to go up there and correct that as well, just to protect the ceiling overall, the roof and the ceiling. That's why it's leaking water, and that's why everything is just falling down because it was not done correct. But we're going to take care of that. It's a lot of damage from all the rain and the water. But it's nothing that can't be fixed, and I'm glad that we were able to actually look up there and see it. I do not see any insulation, maybe a little bit to the left, but none up here, so that's a good sign. We still need to get some protective masks to just make sure we don't get sick and to protect ourselves, because this is a really old house. Other than that, everything looks really good, so we're going to continue to pull out, and we're gonna hit this room, hit the next room, and hopefully it's just a clear slate like this one. So I was really curious as to what was under the tile, and the floor was so wet that hubby just pulled it up no problem. And then we noticed it was like a protective layer sheet that was on top of the natural wood. So we don't really know what it looked like just yet. We're just playing around here. We do have to continue to clean it out, sweep up the floors, and then we'll have a full day of just ripping up flooring. So yeah, I don't think we will be able to keep this wood because it was so wet, but I am curious to see how everything is going to look once it's up and dried out. And yeah, I just want to see what the natural wood look like. So hubby received a very important phone call from work, and he had to turn in some paperwork really quick. So while he was doing that, I decided to go ahead and come out here and start to cut the chain link from the back gate. I noticed that once I was cutting the links that the trees was actually falling apart. So I decided to kind of test it out and hit it with the little cutter that I have here, and it was just falling apart. So the job was really easy. I cut the links and then I kind of shook the gate a little bit just to make sure that it was ready to come down. And yeah, I'm just gonna take care of this while hubby is in the house working, and then we will go ahead and clean up the rest of this room.
Korea. April 22nd, 1955, and arriving in Seattle, Washington, USA, May 3rd, 1955. And glad to be home, serving honorably in the U.S. military from July 9th, 1953 to May 12th, 1955. Tom Moore.
Alright, you guys, so we are going to wrap up the video here. We have successfully emptied the fourth room, and we are now clearing up everything that was in that room and putting it in the garage from the yard for heavy trash day. I am super proud of what we accomplished. It's just us two today, and we now have to head back over to our home to pick up the kiddos from school. So yeah, we have 4 more rooms to clear before we have an empty house, and I cannot wait to see the empty shell so we can start renovating and just doing everything that we want to do to this home. Thank you guys so much for staying this far. Don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe. Make sure you have your notification bell on so you will be notified every time we post a video, and we will see you guys next Sunday at 11 a.m. Thank you babes so much for watching.